How gas stations trick you. Full explanation. Gas prices continue to rise, and for many drivers this has become a regular part of life. Most people simply pay and move on, assuming the cost is a cost and nothing can be done about it. But the truth is more complicated. Some gas stations use small, almost invisible tricks that quietly take more money from you every single time you refuel. These tricks are not loud, not obvious, and not illegal on paper. That's what makes them so effective. Most drivers never notice them, and most never question how the fuel system actually works. But understanding these scams can save you real money over the course of a year, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. In this video, we will calmly walk through the 5 most common fuel scams gas stations use, why they happen, and how to avoid them. Let's begin with the first and one of the most widespread tricks. Scam number 1, the early pump click OFF. This is something almost every driver has experienced. You insert the nozzle, start pumping, and suddenly, the pump shuts off earlier than expected. Most people assume, well, my tank must be full. But in many cases, it is not. Some pumps are calibrated to click off sooner than they should. Why? Because the average driver will not try pumping again. They will simply accept the early stop and hang up the nozzle, even if the tank still has room for an extra half gallon. The station knows most people won't continue filling, and half a gallon, multiplied by thousands of customers every week, becomes real revenue. Over time, this quiet trick can easily cost you tens or even hundreds of dollars. The best way to avoid it is simple. If the pump stops unusually early, try squeezing the handle gently to continue fueling. If it keeps happening, switch to another pump, or even better, another station. A properly working pump should not stop until the tank is truly full. Scam number 2, the temperature trick. Gasoline expands when it gets warm. This means that a gallon of hot fuel contains less actual energy than a gallon of cold fuel, even though the price is the same. Most gas stations store fuel in underground tanks, and during hot days, that fuel heats up significantly. When this happens, you end up paying full price for fuel that is essentially inflated by heat. The pump will show the right amount in gallons, but the true usable energy you receive is smaller. This isn't technically a scam, but gas stations are well aware that drivers lose money this way. The good news is there's an easy solution. Refuel early in the morning or late in the evening, when the temperature is naturally lower and the fuel is denser. Over months of driving, this small change can noticeably reduce your fuel expenses. Scam number 3, the slow pumping scam. Some pumps deliver fuel very slowly, much slower than they should. This annoys drivers, but very few people realize that slow pumping can actually make you lose fuel. Here's why. Modern stations use vapor recovery systems. When fuel turns into vapor, the system pulls this vapor back into the underground tank. If the pump is extremely slow, it increases the chances that part of the gasoline evaporates or is sucked back before it reaches your tank. You end up paying for fuel that you never actually receive. If you ever begin fueling and notice that the pump is moving painfully slow, the best solution is to stop immediately. Hang the nozzle back up and switch to another pump. Slow fueling is not normal, and it almost always works against the customer. Scam number 4, refueling right after tanker delivery. Every gas station receives regular deliveries of fuel from tanker trucks. When a tanker unloads fuel into the underground tank, the entire system gets disturbed. Sediment, dirt, tiny particles, and even water that is settled at the bottom get mixed into the fresh fuel. If you refuel right after the tanker has arrived, that stirred-up mixture can go directly into your vehicle. It may still look like clean gasoline, but inside it can contain impurities that harm your engine. Dirty fuel can cause clogged injectors, reduce performance, and even long-term damage if it happens repeatedly. To avoid this, simply follow this rule. If you see a tanker truck at the station, do not refuel there. Wait 2 to 3 hours or choose another station. It is one of the simplest and most effective ways to protect your engine. Scam number 5, the premium fuel myth. Premium fuel is one of the biggest moneymakers for gas stations. The price difference is often large, and many drivers believe premium fuel is better for their car. But the truth is different. Most cars in the United States are designed to run perfectly on regular gasoline. Unless your owner's manual specifically says your vehicle requires premium, paying extra is completely unnecessary. Premium fuel does not clean your engine. It does not improve fuel economy. It does not make your car faster. In most vehicles, it delivers no benefit at all. Gas stations push premium because the profit margins are much higher. And because many drivers don't know the difference, they end up paying more for something they don't need. Before choosing premium, check your manual. If it says regular fuel is acceptable, use regular. You'll save money every time you fill up. Final thoughts. How to protect your money. Gas stations make billions of dollars every year, and some of these subtle tricks help increase their profits. While not all stations use them intentionally, understanding these practices allows you to defend yourself as a consumer. Here's a quick summary of what we covered today. Don't trust pumps that stop too early. Refuel when temperatures are lower. Avoid extremely slow pumps. Never refuel right after a tanker delivery. Don't pay for premium unless your car truly needs it. None of these tips require extra effort or special knowledge. Simply being aware of how gas stations operate can save you real money over time. Thank you for watching. And if you want more real car advice, fuel-saving tips, and hidden automotive secrets, be sure to subscribe. Drive safe, and see you in the next video.